Here we go. We are back for another NHL playoff game. Play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Goalie coach FRENCHY, directly for a beautiful country of the land of smile and Thailand on a great Monday night, May 29, 2023. Happy Memorial Weekend for everybody live in USA. Hopefully, family and friends, you have an amazing, great time. Barbecue, I don't know, seafood, steak. I can smell this from directly from Thailand. But here in Thailand, it's very quiet. The raining season start here. And for some reason, I have some kind of problem with my TV connection. And does not work. So what are you going to do? I have to use the back door. So I'm going to go to another site on my computer. So we'll be interesting how it's going to learn the play-by-play tonight. But it is what it is. Technical difficulties. Watson, Houston, I need help. But we're going to figure out this the next couple of days. Definitely. I emailed the technical support, but I'm not going to get anything before a couple of the 24 hours. Anyhow, hopefully an amazing, great start of the week, last week of May, and we're going to knock the door for June for here in Thailand, for sure, for each one of you. But the most important thing is, guys, is game number 6 tonight. Can the Dallas Stars win that W to move on to game number 7? Have something we want to follow up. And don't forget, we have a game tonight, Memorial Cup, if you follow. Quebec Rempart play tonight against the Charlotte Thunderbirds. So another game you have to follow up. And I'm sure our friend RG is going to give us all the information about that. So first of all, guys, let's welcome a couple of people in the chat. And welcome back, Mr. Terry. T is in the house tonight. Not that one. Thanks so much, Terry. What about our friend from upstate New York? Mr. Larry Lavallee is in the house tonight. He's talking about the pick number 5 for the Montreal Canadiens. A lot of great comments about Mitch Cobb today. Report on the website about the fact that Mitch Cobb is really excited to play in NHL at the end of his contract with KHL. As ex-player played for the Rimouski Oceanic and the QM a couple of years ago. Now he's a director development player for that team where Mitch Cobb is going to play for the next 3 seasons. He said, look, the kid is play hard. He have a really good mindset, and he just want to play in NHL one day. He said, look, if you look about all the players play for the CSKA and KHL, all of them, they play one day in NHL. This is their dream, and no one in the KHL owed the player to stay in KHL. So if you are worried about Mitch Cobb never going to play in KHL, don't worry. He's going to play one day, and he's going to be a solid hockey player. If he's going to be available or not with Montreal Canadiens, that time will tell us, can San Jose pick him up or any other team? But definitely, one thing we want to know is Montreal Canadiens are going to have an amazing, great hockey player if they select between Fantilli, Carlson, Smith, or Mitch Cobb. So thanks again, Mr. Larry, to be with us tonight. What about our friend Paulette? Old Paulette is in the house. Welcome back tonight. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. And our friend Sebastian is in the house. Welcome back, Sebastian. Thanks to be with us tonight on the game number 6. From Ottawa, Mr. Claude Richard knocked the door. Claude, welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Always a pleasure to open the door. Le moderator Luciano Graziano is in the house. Game number 7. There we go. Larry just wake up. I was awake since like 4 a.m. Went to the bed at 10 o'clock last night. I got a massage again last night, and then we went to eat, and then we come back home, and then we took the tuk-tuk, and then we sit on the balcony 1 hour, and we looked the star. It was a beautiful night last night, the weather, and it's funny. It's like you have to live in Thailand to understand everything, because if you don't live there, you don't know. Like you walk in downtown, it's pretty unique. just great time. Just love it. Just love it. We'll see. Anyhow, Mr. Grooves, the goal is in the house from England. Thanks so much to be with our commissioner. Sure. What about that? Abs is in the house. Mr. Abs, thanks to be with hockey tonight. I love you, little dog emoji. What about sometimes we call him No Deal? Sometimes we call him The Deal. One thing we know, he loves Devon Levi. I'm talking about the real deal. Prim is in the house. Ross Stubbington from Ontario, big supporter of the Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Ross, and hopefully doing well and ready to rock and roll. And then we're going to have more people in the chat. Francois is in the house from Mexico. Francois, here we go. Love to see you, my friend, from Mexico. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. We appreciate a lot to join us tonight. I just tried to get out what's going on here on the website. We tried to figure out the internet, so I apologize. If I cannot carry on the game, I cannot do it, but we'll see what happens. Good evening, Mr. William McClary is in the house. Welcome back, William. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. And we'll see. Mr. King of Gamer is in the house. Welcome back, King of the Gamer. Thanks for with us tonight. Let ready to run go. Jake McEnroe knocked the door. Thanks to be with us tonight. Melissa Zebran is in the house. Another great to welcome that. Use a VM and an antiviral software. I use this right now. This is the biggest problem I have. I have the VPN right now, and does not work. I tried to use the NHL 66 and I open up my VPN. It does not work too. So really confusing right now. And I was expecting everything would be fine. I will have to move back in Canada. That would be the best thing to do that. Dawson Sport Corner is in the house. Welcome back, Dawson. Thanks to be with our Canadian show directly from Vancouver. Thank you. RJ Calabro, welcome back in the house. RJ Calabro, thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. Hopefully you're doing well. And happy Memorial Day to family. You're absolutely RJ. Thanks to sharing with us. Tonight is going to be a great night. Here we go. Coach, if we want to rearrange the draft in order for the top 5 per goal scorer, who is the top 5 players you score specifically? If you talk about 2023, I have to go with Bedard. And then I have to go with Mitch Cobb. That'll be 1 and 2. That'll be the first 2-1 over there. Now, I think you have some player we have to thinking about only per scorer. Perrault, Gabe Perrault is another player you have to pay attention at the top 5 over there. Fantilli will be my number 3. 4 with Perrault, and then I will add Will Smith with that one over there, King of Gamer. So that is the best rate we can buy it. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. RJ plays not well tonight. Cruise. Honestly, I'm not going to cruise anyone right now because I don't have the TV right now. I don't fall asleep this time. All Polak, no problem. Francois, thanks again. I did last time. Go, Dallas, go, Francois. Go tonight. Better take the fast lead. Otherwise, the star should prevail. Francois Pitt, you're absolutely about this one over there. And then the second thing I would say to you is about the, Jimmy Benn back in the lineup. I don't know what the effect of Jimmy Benn and is going to create that kind of the excitement, everything like that for the game for the Dallas Star. The only thing I have right now, guys, is I have the time of the NHL, and the game going to start right away. There we have Hans and Pavelski and Robinson on the ice with Eskinen and Sutter and Carrier, what a Colsar. So you can see Bruce Cassidy make some kind of change on the line right away. Who is going to be at the center? Play with Pedangelo and Martinez. Hill versus Eskinen, all the goaltender. But again, like I mentioned to you guys, I'm out of the live streaming at that moment. So I apologize for the inconvenience at this time of the night, but I will try to do my best to give you all the information we need to do tonight on this game between the Dallas and the could not play. There was a plan trying to load the video. Là, Nicolas Gobi Bono. Nicolas is in the house. Happy Monday, Nicolas Gobi Bono. It's funny, maybe the Express, the VNP maybe is a problem because if my TV does not work and my NHL 66 doesn't work, this is rare. Never happened before. That's really strange. Mr. Hunter 2200 BYT is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Dadanap is out again. Yeah, another game for him. And then we have what is Dallas doing so well is make this series in game 4 and 5 a wide Vegas slug in to find the result of this series. Well, you have two things about this one over there, right? You have to recognize the performance, Jake Ottinger. After a very bad performance, game number 3, 4-0. He gave 3 goals at the beginning of the game at 7:29 seconds, and then he got removed. And then after that, you have to go with the fact like he did very well for the next 2 games. And then for me, is the struggling come for Vegas is for the defenseman. At least the last game. The last game really where Dallas took advantage of many turnover and gave away puck by the defenseman. I don't know, they are tired. You cannot be perfect all the game in the playoff. But there was something they really struggled, the Dallas, the Vegas from the defenseman. And that would be something they have to play better tonight if they want to win in Dallas. The first goal of the game will be very important for both teams. And first, because you can shut down the crowd if you Vegas score and get a little bit more the momentum. Now the momentum shift of the series. But we have to wait a little bit longer to see what happens. Long time not see, Mr. Hunter. Yeah, you're absolutely right. A long time. Can you get my feed if load won the game on my laptop? I don't think so. Grooves, obviously. If we can get to the work, we can always turn this into the question today. Coach, every gym has a 7-day free trial. AVGVNA. I would try to get that one maybe. I just feel like it's a bit late to do that, but I don't know. It looked like the Express VPN are struggling right now. Dallas or the Knights fans, I will still believe Vegas going to find a way to win that series at some point. That's all, nothing to lose, but Vegas have everything to lose. I will set advantage style for tonight. Yes, definitely about that. Big sport night, game 6. It's game 7 in Boston tonight. Memorial Club. Glad my wife remembered to turn the remote. Yes, Marco, firstly, for me, I have a big problem. I cannot see the game right now. So I cannot checking on the TV, and I cannot checking on my computer. So I'm shut down right now with nothing about that. At least YouTube channel show me something, but I cannot see the game. Nowhere to find, unfortunately, on the internet. So for some reason. And I don't know why my VPN didn't pick it up. What do you think the pressure level for Vegas is tonight or at the extreme level for sure, and they don't want to go back home. We already played, guys, 17, 28, 17, 18 minutes to go remaining in the first period. It's still a 0-0. And we have honestly 4 shots for the Vegas and only 1 shot for Dallas. 5-2 now. And with 16-19 to go remaining, guys, on this period between the Dallas and the Vegas Golden Knights. So I apologize for the inconvenience tonight. We're going to stay a little bit longer here until we can. And then we're going to get out of the zone. We can also listen to the game on the radio. Yeah, that's maybe the best thing. I should do that way, honestly. And again, we apologize for the problem we got right now. I don't know why. Maybe I have to set up the what's the biggest guy with net fun presence? Here we go. Look like a biggest score from Marco. Here we go. William Carrier score a second goal of the playoff, guys. Take the lead 1-0. So we go at the old school. We're going to get the best information we can give you to you guys at the beginning of this until we figure out this. Goodness, how are you? So don't forget, guys, click on the likes. 1-0 Vegas. William Carrier score for the Vegas Golden Knights, and that's what we got so far, 1-0. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock tomorrow night, guys, for the Ab Nation Live Tonight show. And we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens and, of course, what's going on with the NHL playoff. So stay tuned with us, with the It's Okay Coach. You listen to you anyway. Good care less who win. Larry, I appreciate a lot. We are Sharks. Sharks is in the house. Welcome back. Big goal of Vegas. You're absolutely right about this, Francois. At the beginning, we just talked about this earlier, right? Do you think we're gonna see a game? I don't think so. That will be my it's coach turn to be update to play-by-play. Yeah, exactly. Derek Joe Zerkley from British Columbia is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Joe. Thanks to be with us. And I tried to get out this one over there. Pet play, Shirley pick a topic from a hat because all over Dallas at the beginning of this game. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this, Marco. I tried to check my my internet right now. 7-2 shot, guys, for the Dallas for Vegas so far at the beginning of this game. I will give you a little bit more information here. Like, again, if you pop up here, so what's going on with Coach? I'm out of the any information for you guys for the game. Everything like that, I apologize for the problem we got right now. And hopefully you understand. And again, we'll be here for a couple of minutes. And then if not working hard, we're going to maybe create a new show at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 9 o'clock tonight, talking about the Montreal Canadiens, everything about the news. That would be the best way to do that. So we'll be live a little bit more longer. But if it does not work, we're going to create a show at 9 o'clock about talking about hockey and give us all the updates. So stay tuned with me. Don't go nowhere. And I just try to get some update for the stat, guys. So I can see what's going on for you guys at least. How you like rate Thailand internet compared to USA? Pretty good. The internet here is really good. Jake, I'm listening on the CQ 4-1 Vegas tonight at the Rick Joe. That's possible. Could happen. Vegas 6-2 shot. Polak goes. My link works, Jerry. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm completely out of what's going on here. Never had that problem since this morning. And I wake up that way and I don't know why. Close the link, click it. I don't see the link, obviously, right now. Jerry. Uh, and for some reason, they gave me code 66, NHL 66 ER. Very strange. Francois, so coach, if Montreal listen to you, it's right at the fifth pick plus Edmondson plus 10 plus Kennedy for Vanguard plus Myers. Do you try to retain Myers at the end of the year or you let him go? Well, I think you should, but because he's going to ask a lot of money, I think it depends how much money he requests. If he a little bit like money in, right? What you can do more, Francois, is Myers could be traded at the trade deadline and next year. And a team like Boston, example, I just give Boston, could be another team, could get Myers, and the Montreal Canadiens are going to returning 50% of the trade. So it'd be only $3 million for the rest of the year for the Boston Bruins example. So Montreal have another option after that. And that's what they was expected to do with Monahan. Unfortunately, Monahan did not work because he got injury. But I think you add a Tyler Myers, guys, at the end of the playoff, for the playoff. Example, Tampa Bay will use a Tyler Myers last season, right? For the playoff, for playing the playoff with the problem they have as a defenseman. So it's going to be, again, more interesting for the Montreal Canadiens. Plus, they get the 11th overall pick 2023. Now they trade Myers, and they can maybe a second round pick or another first round pick. So this is going to be a very interesting proposal if Vancouver are agree to do that. The cable cane, maybe they have a blackout just like a Canadian NHL 60. Yeah, I never had this problem before. Do you see Myers becoming another solid option to keep it? Montreal goes down that road. I don't see Myers stay with the Montreal Canadiens, but I think the proposal behind that, you have some kind of purpose about that, and that's what the key for that. So thanks so much, everybody, for the likes. Again, we apologize for the delay of this, and that's what happening. Go back here. C'est comme un Vegas, mais important. Ça, c'est great. Four-liner, coach, flying clink. Got that one. I have a cable can. Do you see? Myers, I got it. Rumor going around that Brendan Shannon might become the lead GM and Roy Lynch president. Although maybe they will step in. Interesting. Do you see the video of Caulfield getting his dog? Well, yeah, we saw that yesterday. I will offer and help, but I will play by play, Marco. Why you, Shani, gave up one job if they can get paid for both? Yeah, interesting about that, Mr. Abs. I agree with you. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate a lot for what's going on. Again, if you just join us, unfortunately, we don't have any play-by-play. It's still 1-0, guys, with about 11:33 to go remaining on this first period. The shot are 8-3 right now. 8-3, the shot between both team. Advantage Vegas. That's what we got right now here. We're going to give you a little bit more what's going on. And we're going to get there. I try to figure out something with the VPN. Not easy sometimes, right? That's live. Live, live, live. Not always what you thinking it would be. It's easy to wake up the morning, everything should be work. When you pay for a service, it should be fine. But not looking that way right now. It is what it is, right? 9 shot versus 4. Still 1-0 with 10:15 to go. Vegas on the power play. Stone getting quasi LT for Vegas has been a bonus for the night. You're absolutely about this. Thanks so much, RJ, for that one there. Do you see any team can will want a Brandon Gallagher next season? No, I don't see that for sure. No goals, sorry. Vegas power play. Lindell save a goal, but also bat the puck over the glass and the process. Don't forget to like and click. Like the view poll on AHL. Here we go. About that one over there. Adam, this is going to be the game where the goal scorer are going to be the scoreless tonight, coach. Yeah, I'm sorry about that one over there. Adam, good luck for your team, by the way, tonight. Vegas 2-0. Here we go. The Dallas Stars score, guys, 2-0 for Vegas. This time, William Carlson, guys. William Carlson become really important key player for the Vegas Golden Knights. The score is 9 of the playoff on power play goal at 10:25. Gave the lead 2-0. And I think Vegas want to finish this very quickly, that series now, and move on to the next one for sure. Some to be ready to show, and the Dallas look like a sort of land. At this what time be what consider they were skis during the draft. At what time we be what consider? I don't think so. For me, they were ski. You have to be between 9 to 13. I don't see him before that, but you never know what could happen. Mr. Dan Asham is in the house. Welcome back, Dan. Thanks to be with our initial show. And for the people just pop up, we apologize for the problem we got here. We don't have no. We have no connection for the game tonight. I apologize. We cannot get the game. And try to see what we got here. Nothing work. I tried 200 today and another way. Dallas not skating from Luc Lafayette career scoring. This is going to be the game where you see goal score. That's good. A lot of score. Yeah, I'm sorry, Adam, about that. For sure, Vegas getting back to the game. Dallas not getting entry allowed. Dallas look sick, or Palak said. And Vegas pace is killing Star right now. Be interesting to see that again. The Panthers, William, really good about that one there. Guys, what we're going to do, guys, for if you don't mind, we're going to stay live until the end of the first period. So after that, I'm going to rebuild another live streaming. I'm going to go under the Ab Nation Live Tonight show. I just feel, I don't know, but I feel like I'm not like useless right now. I'm useless to be here live and not see the game or not talk about the game. So I don't know what you feel. Maybe you said no, stay here. Better to stay here talking each other, or maybe you to go the next live stream. So let me know in the chat if it's okay to stay live here. I can consist to be here. It's not a problem. It's just like I feel like I don't like the feeling. I'm really patient. I've really like not many things can it's out of my control. I can't do anything about that. I apologize again. It's just like I feel bad game important like in game number 6. You want to have people enjoy the show. We cannot give you guys what you expect from me. So honestly, I feel not very good about that. The benefit went down the train. The guests are awake tonight. Jake McEnroe, you're not Wilsless. We have me flip flop in this series. Dallas won in Vegas, and then tonight Vegas won in Dallas. Yeah, Vegas won game number 3, by the way, in Dallas. The first game of the 2 game on the in Dallas, and then it's now going to be very interesting. It still have a lot of minutes to play in hockey, guys. So we still have over 9 minutes to go remaining, 9:20 to go remaining, guys, on the first period. And it's 11-4 the shot for right now between both teams. I'm going to add some stat here. Thanks so much again for the likes, you guys. You're really nice to do that for the Hockey Nation show. And we're going to continue that way until we can. The Carlson score, guys. Siparoua Smith power play goal at 10:25. And that's what we got so far between both teams. I'm going to get you more information about the stat, so at least you can get some kind of information here. 1-5-2-2. 1-5-2-2. And then we have, you know what, I can go right here. There we go. It'll be better this way. 2-0 Vegas, guys, on this game. 3-4. And 0-4. And I'm coming there. I'm coming back, and I just try to put some information here. There we go. I got it. Here we go. Marco, better if happen now que the draft coach. You're absolutely right about this one. It's working for me. Look, yeah, he worked for everybody. It's just like I cannot do anything about that. We're going to talk about hockey, so related subject. Here we go. That's a good thing about this happen now que the draft. Yep. Coach is okay. Just keep this chat going. Everyone is fine. Thanks so much, Jake. I don't know why, but I thought Bruce Cassidy was an American. No, from Ottawa. Yeah, Bruce Cassidy. Melissa, welcome back in the house. Salut, moi, Luc Lafortune, directement de l'Ange Gardien is in the house. Will we coverage any player on the second round qui are interesting? Yes, King. We'll continue to do that. By the way, I'm coming with a very nice video. I did some search last night about Ethan Gauthier. I think Gauthier at the position Montreal Canadiens could be at that position. We know Montreal Canadiens preferred to select Philippe Mazar over Tristan Luneau last season. Now Montreal be possible to have a chance to draft Ethan Gauthier. I'm not sure they will. But definitely for the second round, we can go all the way to 64. Kane, this game may be over soon. Maybe start preventing the final. We're going to definitely go back tomorrow night, guys, at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, the App Nation Live Tonight Show. If this is going to be the final Panthers in Vegas, we're going to definitely talking about the Stanley Cup preview tomorrow night. So join me live. We don't have to live streaming the game anyway. And hopefully my problem will be fixed until the next game, the next couple of days. Very good. Thanks. If we get closer, we'll let you know. The app, I wonder if another play for the app, it would be a center or right wing. Definitely a right wing for what I can see that the others are not the same since Junior Ewing is retired. You cannot do play by play. No, Dan, unfortunately, I cannot do it. Your black box is fraud, coach. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I emailed the guy, no respond, and I don't know. Usually I go around with a VPN, but not that time. So that's what we stuck right now, and I cannot come back in. So that's another big problem. Then his game feed is down. Goes, I will keep you update. Thanks so much, my friend. And 13-4 the shot for RJ. What do you think of Philippe Mayazar? First season, what you like about him, and things like he has to work on it for years. Oof, he was a very difficult. And then, guys, Vegas score is 3-0. Colzar, Adam Berger just mentioned to us, guys, the player did not score a little goal, pop up tonight, and now Carrier got an assist. It's 3-0 for Vegas, guys. And unbelievable to see that 3-0 for the Vegas Golden Knight. Another blowout look like. And then this is Vegas. They don't want to take playing game number 7, like Luciano said earlier in that chat. And that's happening right now. So, wow, 3-0 the Knights already. The way it's going, coach. Maybe we better just talk about hockey. 3-0 for the Knights. Wow, unbelievable. 15 shot, guys. 15 shot already for the Vegas Golden Knight. And that's what we got right now. Wow. I cannot tell you what's going on here, but I can tell you one thing. It's look like the Vegas all over the Dallas. See, coach, this game is over anyway. See if you can get my Memorial Cup game. Now it's my box is completely out. That's the problem. I got. I don't know. Maybe we can get there. I tried to get some information here on my phone. Um, Anybody could tell me if the game could be online? Where is the Ben effect? It's like a tornado. Look, Lafortune. Look like it's going to be a night. I said from game. It's not over until my wife sing. Yep, more like the Jordan Ben effect. We want catch up about that one over there. Maybe Cassel would put a Cassel in for the third period with him McClary. We did not see Phil Cassel. I don't know if Phil Cassel is still the part of the team. Star won the 5th game. Or had the pleasure to get on the 5th game and the fun on the fans. Yeah, absolutely about that. Don't forget, get to click on the like if you don't mind. Um, yeah, Ben is for problème, room or something. No stream online. Polak, I don't think so, right? Yeah, I tried to get this online. I think I look like I cannot do it. I don't know if sometimes the team can put this on the website. It's been at works as an aesthetic advisor. I can come to the course with you or get that, or if I get that downstairs, you got someone bus after 1 year. You said, thank you, Mezal asked to work on. Is there anything we can? No, I think it was just the team was really dysfunctional with the team he played last season for the Rangers. They fired the coach, and then they have come the problem inside the locker room. Really not great for him. He struggled. It was inconsistency. I would say to you, I can go all the way like that. Unfortunately for him, did not turn around to be a good year. Now you have to step up and go from come back next year and return to be better. But that's what we got for him. I'll be right back. I assume the deal would play up and when he said, François, you're a boss after a fight shift, François. Eating hot dog, Jake. I love hot dog. Luke, directly from British Columbia, is in the house. Welcome back, Luke. Been absent, sell the team. You're absolutely right about this, Luke. I'll try to see if I can get the Rampart game. Some kind of problem. Sometimes we have to fix this. For those key care, Celtic up by 5 in the first quarter. Will they become the first team in NBA history to come back from down 0-3? Wait until Vegas wear those god awful silver helmet. And the final hot dog is expensive in Toronto for Kessel. So, la finale pour Vegas, Nicolas, tu as bien raison. The bird is wrong. Do you think Owen Beck, Lane Hudson, Logan Mayo have any chance to forcing their way into the NHL at the training camp? Not really. For all three. Now, Beck could be one interesting. Mayo could be two. Lane Hudson is not going to be there. He's still returning with Boston University. Mayo kid pushing. I don't know how ready he's going to be. I think Montreal learned a little bit more about Sarkowski last year, so they maybe push back both of them, Owen Beck. For both play with Laval Rocket next season. King, Dallas want to go golfing. Yep. That's going back, I think, a kick Kirk Russell Mayo. Biggest chance, in my opinion. King, the only one, the reason for Mayo is because he's right defenseman. But I think for me, it's better to learn from the American Hockey League. Montreal don't have the rush to bring anybody. Last year, guys, they have to rush. They have no players. Madison was hurt. Edmondson was hurt, and they don't have, they don't have enough left defensemen. So they they bring the everybody in, and the right defenseman was not very good. You think about Barron's struggle. So they have only Saval Whiteman. They pick up on the claim on the waiver Kovacevic. And that's the way they did it. And that's the reason why Montreal have at least 3, 4, 5 rookies at the defenseman at some point. So now next year, I think if Whiteman is still there, if you have Kovacevic, you still have Savard and Byron. The right defenseman is not look like he was last season. So I think he will bring Mayo at the beginning of the season with the Laval Rocket and go from there. And I think it will be more benefit for him. Exactly what happened with Justin Byron. Go get a couple of games, go get a couple of months, and see what you look like. And we have a call up, call him back, and go from and see that. I think it'll be the best way. Hudson back to Boston. Yep, it is. First period over. There we go. The period over. I'm going to shut down then over there. 3-0 Vegas guy after 3 period. After 1 period. Oh, sorry about that. The shot of 16-7, guys. 16-7. Don't forget at 9 o'clock at Quebec play against the Seattle Thunderbird. This is going to be a very good game to watch. I wish I can watch this game, but unfortunately, it look like I cannot. Da, 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 da. 19 hit. Look like I don't see the game. The only thing I would tell you right now, look like Vegas is all over Dallas. William, I forgot, is still has a contract. Yeah, it is, Marco. They have over $10 million to spend on the first and second pair. It's not a problem. If I was Castle agent, I would create a rent a field company, try to rent him a game to a game. Don Burt is in the house. Welcome back, Don Burt. Thanks, everybody. If Vincent Horror still on the ice for the future, well, look, he got hurt right at the middle of the season with a very bad injury. Remember, he was out on the stretcher. Came back, very shifty. He still need one more year in the OHL because, first of all, it was play only his first year in OHL last year. So there was his second year. He just complete with the Ottawa. So I think one more year over there. He's under a wild card for the Montreal Canadiens. King. Still, he was draft 75 overall pick, if I can recall it. But yeah, it's a wild card for me. Pretty good here. I'm excited to watch Vegas and Florida Stanley Cup Final. Have a good night, Paulette. And so we're going to do a 4-shot. Okay, let's Patrick on more and more lip across NHL. The final is really helping get back on the team radar. You're absolutely right, Marco. The New York Rangers have an interview with him or some kind of conversation. The Columbus Blue Jacket interview him. Very interesting, Blue Jacket, what he's going to do. But Patrick Roy now have some kind of conversation in NHL. Like I said, we start Junk Phone Truck Company. Thanks, here we go, my friend. Wonder if Kessel ever have Putin would be. I don't know about that. If you were a what agent, which team would you advise him to really push hard for? But with New York Rangers is really have a team really established right now, right? So I don't see no problem there. And then Columbus is a team have a lot of younger players. They have a lot of rookies, and that's another option he can get over there. But if I were Patrick Roy, he had no time here to rebuild a team. I don't think so. It would be, if you get a 3 years contract or whatever it is, I think it would be more for him to win right away. And I think the New York Rangers have those kind of situation over there for him. If I was his agent, I would go with Rangers. Talking about the Rangers, talking about Patrick Roy, the Ottawa Senators should be done their sell at the end of the week, from what we heard. Imagine Ottawa Senator sell the team, by they buy the team by the group of LA, and then they turn around, they fire D.J. Smith and they fire Pierre Dorion. They got Carl Dubas, and then they got Patrick Roy. I don't know. I just bring this on the table. But we'll see. Roy to Calgary, I don't think so, KLS. Calgary has really close with Greg Conroy. Conroy been assistant GM there for 12 years. I don't know if Mitch Love can get that call from the American Hockey League. Mitch Love grow and develop many players right now with the Calgary Flame on the prospect. I'm talking about Philippe Zary, talking about Pelletier over there. I don't know. I think Mitchkov could have a really kind of situation over there. Who would win a series to play for you? Oh, that would be a good one about this. I think with the problem they have right now, Canada again to score goal. I will slightly go with Dallas. But I have a Zoom interview with the league. Please invest for let this happening. Marco, I like that fit with Columbus. Our Columbus not aggressive with the digger today. And what should coach his son how to sing? Look, I think a team with the young players will gravitate for him. It's just for me. The only thing I would say, Marco, it's not like I don't see that. I just like the time frame for Patrick Roy have limits, I think. And I don't know. I just feel like the way I see this, but I could be wrong. Cassel could be a third winner, cup winner. Yeah, absolutely right. They won yesterday. Dame is playing above expectation. KLS, Ottawa as a young team. Yes, look, a lot of new came out of the Senator sale today. What a circus. Absolutely right about this, Marco. Um, William Sheffield, ladies and gentlemen, William Sheffield is in the house. Yes, over 1 year, William, from England to Halifax to Canada to USA. We don't know where you at, William Sheffield, but one thing we said to you, welcome back in the Hockey Nation La family, and hopefully you're doing well. Coach, your honest assessment of the Patrick as an NHL before, and what do you think about him and the present as coach in NHL? But it's funny, right? The Patrick Roy with the color avalanche. And many of you are older, right? You're not like 20 years old, but you're more like 40 and 50 and 60s, everything like that. What you learn with live, you learn from mistake. And sometimes you reevaluate the situation and then say, you know what, if I do it again, I'll maybe not do that way. Or maybe I will listen more, or maybe I would change this, maybe I would do that. And that's what Patrick Roy is really interesting case, in my opinion, because he learned a lot about his mistake and with the color avalanche. He created a very big impact at the beginning, right? And but until he had some kind of disagreement with Joe Sakic about, I think it was Kovalev, if I can recall. No, it was Radulov. Radulov, wow. We're still talking about Radulov. Radulov, Patrick won him with the color avalanche, and Joe Sakic, he does not want have he refused to have Radulov. So that started to have a big problem between both. And then Roy left the team in August, where it was not appropriate to do that. So hopefully he can learn from that. And hopefully he can realize now the NHL is another level. He knows NHL, but I think you cannot manage the game exactly in the junior. Um, and that's what you need to learn. I think for me, for Patrick Roy, when you're controlling, you coach the young players, like what you experience in life and what you look like, you have better chance to manage the young men. When you play and coach in NHL, it's one thing. Those men are father, they are husband, they are family, they have responsibilities in their life, and you have to manage them. For me, Patrick Roy, if he can, and I don't know yet, but if he can learning to communicate where they are today, it's about respect, about serve, show the player you love them, show them you want to develop them, take a time to go one by one. A lot of stuff, guys, you don't realize. Uh, when I was talking a lot with Steve Briere, the coach guy pop up at the ring at 6 o'clock a.m. And they leave the ring about 2, 3 o'clock afternoon. And they have only 45-minute practice on the ice. 1 hour sometime. That's it, that's all. So what do you do from 6 to 3? But the reviewing, they set up their day with their meetings with the coaches, the meeting with the staff, the meeting with the players, the plan of the practice, and then they check video after video. They review other games, and they prepare the following game. They have all the people give all those instructions to him, everything. So my point to you is Patrick Roy, if he can develop those kind of asset, man, to learn to get those kind of new generation coaching in NHL. It's about to serve the players, to start to develop the players, to give them a little bit more what they are looking, over delivery to the players. It's about communication with motivation behind that and the purpose of what. So the player always going to take me first, the high first, and then they go with we. But if you can mix both together and make the player believe on what you try to sell them, if they are buy-in, they are all in, and as a team, Patrick Roy is going to be pretty good overall. Again, it's hard to. I did not follow him too much. Unfortunately, I don't follow a lot the QM like Luc Lafortune and everything like that. But I think if he can transform himself to understand now where we at in the NHL in 2023, that will take him more benefit to have better success in the NHL. Maybe I'm completely wrong, William. I'm sorry about my long answer. I may be shifting left and right, but hopefully that helping you to understand what I try to bring on the table. Paul, welcome back in the house. Coach, Dallas and a rough shape after such a good game. Here we go, guys. Yes, they are in bad shape because Vegas show up tonight. Vegas dominate, guys, game number 3. They played pretty good game number 4, but they lost in overtime. And then game number 5, it was the worst game at Vegas, I believe, all playoff for them. The defenseman was bad. The goaltender saved them. If not, this game would be 6-7-2. Now, Bruce Cassidy figure out this, and the player just back what he's supposed to play. And they make right now Dallas look bad. We'll be interesting. The next goal, guy, this coming 4-0, this is over. It's 3-1. The momentum of the game can change a little bit. But don't expect too much about that. But Paul, that's the only thing I would say to you. But it's a great point, but I feel that way. The problem, Marco, is the Batman is rising the price. It should stay out of that price. I don't know why, look, you think about this. Why Batman increasing the price, look? I don't think so. Batman have nothing to do with the sale of other team, any team. Look. Now, Batman can give some kind of advice. He can talk with the owners of Ottawa, but it will not be there to tell them to increasing the price at the end. Look, Batman have nothing. He get nothing in return about that, and any team in NHL they get nothing in return. No team benefit of the sale of Ottawa Senator at the end. So I don't know, look, why you try to tell us about this. I would like to know more. See the report about Michkov today from ex-teammate says the match he want to play on NHL. Yep, so right. The assistant coach and the players play with him and Sochi. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Goalie, who will think is going to be win tonight? I go with Vegas. The rebuild is never over in Ottawa. Yeah, absolutely right, of course, that's where the big money and the opportunities. Coach, why is Michkov is a risk? It's not a guarantee. He come to North America in 3 years. I don't see a big risk. Not at all. The only risk is because they believe about we don't know what the future will be in the war, and it could be something changed for today. But as a benefit, only the hockey side of the hockey only. Just stay in the hockey mode. Yeah, no problem. Michkov will be there. Then and 25 after the season, 25, 26, he's going to join the team. He's going to draft him. It's been the dream from him. He want to play in NHL, and that was request by the way by the people about that. So they was said about the fact like, hey, all the Russian players want to play in NHL, and the KHL let them play. They don't owe anybody. On the article, Marco talk about this. They have another article beside that one where they talk about that situation for Michkov King. I'm back at Halifax for 3 months. Awesome. William, enjoy Halifax. Something happening to Halifax yesterday, I believe, but it was from Adam. Matt Shine did it. I don't blame Roy. Yeah, but sometimes fit is almost important. Stop with Michkov. He is not coming. Look, I can tell you that. It will be back in 26, 27. I don't know if you'll be alive or will be alive that year. But promise you one thing. Look, Michkov is going to be in NHL. Came tonight. Thanks so much, RJ. What and for lead you to believe that? Look. Franco, salut coach. Good morning in Thailand. Montembeault look good at the international game. Do you think they will have a future goalie coaching opportunity for Price and he help Montembeault? I don't know. Um, Markov now become an assistant coach in KHL. Weber helping. I think when you are a hockey player, you want to help, but I don't see Carey Price. I could be wrong here. Many goaltenders become management in hockey. Roberto Luango, Martin Brodeur. Example. Some people don't want to leave the hockey, they want to stay in the hockey. I don't feel with Carey Price. I feel Carey Price more like the family guy. He want to hunting. He want to have a better life, and his knee situation. I don't see Carey Price back on the ice as a full time coach in NHL. Could be wrong. I would see more Carey Price under staff management, but I feel like he's going to retire back in British Columbia and enjoy. And could be wrong here, Franco, but that's one of my thinking about that. 2020, Larry, that wasn't like I've been told. No. Marco, stop reading. Looking, look, books. The Maple Leaf Finley may get past the first round of the playoff. William, what is a dictator? François Pitt, who is the second best Russian player in the 2023 draft. But the front player talk about the Russian defenseman, Kaliev. I can ask who his name as Smashmishev or Smishev, the defenseman too. They have Daniel Butt is another forward, a big 6'5", all three together. Couple of months ago, I would say to you, Kaliev, it was really the one was in front. But look like now, Smishev is getting a little bit more by the players, by the expert. Pretty even. Slightly go with Kuliev, but I could be wrong. And then Smishev select number 2 for Russia. Daniel Butt, at least some team want the physicality, the size. They can draft him, but I see him more like 28 to 32. Smishev between 20 to 25. And Kuliev, the same location about that. Great question about this. And we wait for the second period restart. C. Carson, c'est bon. Merci beaucoup, mon C. Carson. Thanks for beau. Fait très beau. Willie Snyder is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with us. You're welcome, William. Again, I apologize a long time. My name is out there. Not a good news. Larry Lavalley. Oh, I remember why I have not watched the CBC hockey night in Canada. Since Don Sherry left, Larry said. Carrie Cournoyer, the Roadrunner, is in the house. Vegas, baby. Don't bet again. Vegas in the house. Always win it at the end. Yep, so right about this one. KLS knocked the door. Welcome back. Batman is get a bonus. Look, all owners benefit. The higher that sell price goes, the more other team going to be worth. Yeah, that's the only benefit about that one over there for sure. But they have some kind of stranger. Because Ottawa was really difficult because they got a sue for $400 million. They have some kind of losing money behind that. And it's very complicated sell for Ottawa because the owners was involved with different things. So that would be the reason I would say that to you. Mr. Roger Delaney is in the house. Thanks so much to click on the like. We appreciate that. Of course, we're going to back tomorrow with the app daily news. Pretty good. Yesterday, we got over 1,000 viewers for that one. And people should be native to think Ottawa worth $1 billion. Without the rink, look, I agree with you. Advisor, 2027, the Hawks will be back and the fight for the cup. 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'll give you an example, Advisor. Like one McDavid, Ovechkin, Crosby, those kind of players draft first overall pick, and they are really dominator, like great hockey players, right? Their team are back in the playoff 2 or 3 years after they got drafted. So when you talk that way, you pretty much, maybe the year where I really believe Chicago should be at that time of the playoff. So great comments about this, Mr. Advisor. Let you know, Coach, do you have one or two laptops? I can see you in NHL YouTube link to watch the game. Oh, yeah, I have like 3 laptops. Luciano, just send me an email. Maybe I got it right there. No, I didn't get it. Start the second period. Thanks so much. What the referee call now about that? Let's see a second period right now here. I'm going to change this one over there. Here we go. We're going to turn around the intermission. We're going to start this one, and we'll go from there. Lucia, if you can email it to me, that'd be great. The senator are candidate for the virtual recreation of Dante and Ottawa. Then, Coach, would there be any way to get Mitch Cup sooner? Here we go. No, Woody. Coach, if something ever happening to you, hoping never, would you like to have Hockey Nation pass down to Enotap and Marco have a legacy to pass down? Yeah, possible. Anybody want to get my channel if ever, we can go that direction, King. You never know. And we'll see. Time will tell us. I don't know in our type you got not in our type, but Luciano, if you can send me the email about this, that'll be great. I can put this on my my other laptop. But again, for some reason I can get that one over there. I'm gonna see when it starts here. I think it's a lot of talking during the game from guests. Let me see what I can find. Referee gonna come back and the second. We are now start a second game, a second period, guys. We are at 17-19 to go remaining, guys, on the second period. What is the problem? I cannot. My box stopped to work. Look, I cannot. I see only YouTube channel on my TV. I cannot get anything else. So that's the problem behind that. No, I cannot see the game at all. Not at all. The thing is down. Look, John, what are the strengths that Vegas has over the Panthers? The physicality, the size they have, and the defensemen to shut down. I think that will be the one really. So the Panther, we have to create some kind of forechecking more and some more to great performance Poboski again. But honestly, Vegas for me is really the physicality of the players. They are big, huge as defensemen. Can I get the things? Yes, I will have no TV here. My and I think, mate, what was your favorite app Stanley Cup series on your lifetime? Um, I wish I can remember the 71 when the Montreal beat Chicago and the Blues at the beginning of 70s. But I think the surprise for me was 1986. In 93, already the surprise, the time they went, I was alive in 75, 76, 77, 78. But they was dominate. And 86 and 93, they was not like the best team in NHL. I think the fact like Patrick Roy, like Ken Dryden did in 70s, was really shocking. And then they did it. I think that's pretty impressive for me. Power play Dallas. Just on look at the thing. Yeah, I did. I try everything. Look, I sent a date. I sent a text to them, but I have a good song for you. Game feed Kenny Roger. You pick a fine time to leave me. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry about that one. That proved one things like without my box, my life could not do anything. I love one Patrick wait after the big save. Yeah. Look, 71 Esposito again, Dryden. Here we go. Look, Boston game tonight. Game. The Rampart take the lead 1-0. Here we go. Again, a Thunderbird. Thanks so much for that, RJ. He called ice sticking, ice stick. Coach, what will you do if you just shut down tomorrow? Oof, I don't know, my friend. Coach, you got the rip with the cheat box, I think. Not really. It's the first look. Something happening because I never have no problem since October, well, since September move in. They asked me to buy a VPN, and when I put this, the box was perfectly good until this morning. I wake up with the same error I have when I come here 9 months ago. So I text the guy, but no answer, unfortunately, yet. So hopefully he's going to answer me back and tell me what's going on. But they are not very good um, for the support. Last time I did, I watched more that I went to the I got this on the YouTube channel how to fix my problem. So will be interesting, guys. We have now 13:44 to go remaining, guys. Still 3-0 for Dallas. That's what we got in the, at this moment. 0 shot, guys, for Dallas, second period. 0 shot. 4 for Dallas. That's what we got so far. We're going to give you some update stat. 15 block shot, guys, for Vegas. 15. So Dallas struggled to find the sim of that. 28 shot hit by the Vegas and 8 here. And that's what we got here. I don't know if it's legal. Look, it's sold on internet. Many people buy it. You can get this on Amazon, and I can go like that. I checked the update, the software. I did around that, and I did not get it. I unplugged. I did the reset, everything. So I don't know. But it's hopefully he's going to give me an answer for the next 24 hours. Riding the storm. Hey, coach, good evening. Welcome back. Internet legislation. Look, I feel like Montreal may be a worst team this season. They lose Anderson, DUARTE, and Edmondson. I feel like Montreal may be a worst team this season if they lose Anderson. Yeah, I don't think so. Anderson go nowhere. Edmondson, yes. Vegas are winning tonight. Look like another one. Another thing was going down. Jake drop Larry. Vegas kill of the penalty. Here we go. Thanks so much for information. Hi, Melissa. Gary, Suzuki and Goalie have a good golf game with Chris Allen last weekend. They seem to have a good time. And the picture. Here we go. That's all about. Thanks so much for all the likes. I appreciate a lot, guys, to be with our Canadian show tonight. With 12:52 to go remaining, guys, on second period. Still 3-0 for Golden Knight. William Carrier scored the first goal of the game tonight. The second of the playoff, assisted by Colzar at 3:41 during the first period. Followed by William Carlson, 10:25, assisted by Roy Smith to give the lead 2-0. And finally, Colzar, second goal of the playoff, like Carrier, assisted by Carrier and Martinez at 14 minutes. That gave Vegas take the lead 3-0 after 20 minutes. Again, the Dallas Star at the American Airlines. I have Bell, Swindon Nation. We'll see about this. So someone can tell me something here, guys. Sorry, I did not talk. I have 12:21 to go remaining on the second period. Is it where we're supposed to be? Anyhow, we have a power play right now for Vegas Golden Knight. Eichel pass the puck behind to Marchessault. Back to Eichel. Eichel looking out. Back again to Theodore. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Dallas. If I seen the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset now at 12:07. Is it what I'm supposed to be? And I apologize, guys. I got a link from Luciano, and I'm at a power play. Is it? Someone can confirm with me we are on the power play. Um, I hope it's game number 6. 11:30. Look, so I'm a little bit behind, guys. I'm about 12 minutes. Anyhow, Dallas now get out of the zone on the PK, attacking the left side of hill, but great stick by Theodore. Power play now with 1:30 to go remaining on the power play for Vegas Goalie. Passe de pas de left side, attacking par Stephenson contre le puck. Sur le puck behind the net, pressure par Dallas Star. Recovery by Vegas, bring pas de blind. Intercept by Theodore, the blind. Go back D to D. Go recovery to Theodore. Lead the puck now to Stephenson. Stephenson coming to the wall. Back to Theodore. Theodore to the right side. Again, controlled by Marchessault, I believe. Hold the puck a little bit more. Turn around. Control now. Pass the puck to the side. Oh, Jack call. Shoot the puck. A black shot by Ottinger. The puck go back outside of the zone with 1 minute to go remaining on this period on the power play. 1 minute behind as usually. That's a good look. I'm always I pop up in my live behind late look, so that's part of my live. Hello, miss up. Power play almost over La Valley. Here we go. So anyhow, recovery went out, but a long stretch pass by Pedangelo, attacking now on the left side. Carlson pass the puck now to the blue line. Now block shot by Pedangelo, and that is going to get out of the zone. Now try to intercept now by Dallas Star, I think is Carlson. Carlson with the puck now, get out of the zone. Skating with the puck, cross the red line. Don't play puck behind the goaltender. Ottinger lead the puck to the corner, chasing the right side. Vegas put some pressure. Now Pedangelo control the puck, pass the puck now to Carlson. Carlson front of net, a rebound on the left side. One shoot the puck, miss the puck, and finally that is going to get out of the zone. We're going to be Evan Strang in the next 5 seconds to go. Go back now behind the net with 10:22 to go remaining. Get out of the zone by Vegas Golden Knight, pushing the puck now to the wall. So we're still in the zone. Recovery by Vegas. Shoot the puck. Rebound on the left side. Ottinger. No chance for Vegas. And Dallas going to get out of the zone. Control the puck now. Get out of the zone into the zone. Pick the puck now to behind the goaltender Hill. Chasing one out by Martinez. Martinez win the puck. D. Hit solidly by Dallas. Finally get out of the zone. Vegas. Now we're attacking on the left side of the Ottinger. Coming now. Turn around. Great stick by Dallas to put the puck out of the range of the Dallas at the Vegas. And then Dallas coming back now. Dallas hold the puck now on the right side. The fence cheering right now. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Hill. No rebound. We're going to cross the 9 minutes 44 to go. We are back live at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't go nowhere. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, Jake, about this great play by Jack Eichel, by the way. With Coach Happy now, you can hear this and his voice. Yeah, I feel better. I just feel like, guys, to be that way, it's not supposed to be this. So now at least I have a link. Thanks so much for Luciano for that. If Logan want to put an Arizona, put up with Arizona, what it cost Montreal to acquire him. But that would depends what Arizona is looking for. At the end of the day, what Montreal Canadian looking at Goalie, he don't have no entry. He did not sign his contract yet, so Goalie can push back and holding and waiting. Now Goalie is an NCAA, so you have to wait 4 years before. So I don't think so would happen. So he was going to get his entry level contract, and then Arizona are going to shopping for something. I think Montreal Canadian could be looking for Keller. If I was Montreal Canadian. For me, I would definitely looking for Keller. Picking Boston for the final was a full goal. I did it. Who saved his coach using link I sent? Yes, Luciano. It's funny. I dropped down the page. So that's why I got the game. So thanks so much. The goal is happy. We are happy. Here we go. Look for that. I said starting at the mid-season that Boston will not win the cup, Francois. Thanks so much. Lucky, by the way, again. There we go. We just wait for the back again live and the house of the American Airlines, and that's what we got. Face off on the left side of Eden Hill, winning by Vegas. Lab the puck around the board by Nicolas Hague. Recovery run out by Barbashev. Barbashev looking at the puck now. Pass to the back door. Breakaway by Marchessault. He knocked the door on the back end. This is going to be the hammer. This is the hammer. The hammer. And this game is over. Forget about that. We're going to have a Stanley Cup with two teams never win the Stanley Cup in their history, guys. The Vegas Golden Knights are going to get the tickets to go straight to the Stanley Cup Final 2023 against the Florida Panthers. Yes, this is confirmed. Jonathan Marchessault again score. And great pass by Barbashev. And on the back ends, go maybe on the 5-0 or Oettinger. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new game right away here. And 4-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights. 5-0 by Marchessault. And this is going to be under end game for the Dallas Star. Unbelievable to see that. Wow. 4-0, guys, for the Vegas Golden Knights. By the way, guys, we got a super chat of the night. Thanks, Luciano, for saving the day. For Larry Lavalley, guys, super chat number 1. I don't know why it did not pop up, but we appreciate that. We can put this live here. And super chat, Larry Lavalley, $5. Super chat, chop, 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 Rivers. Here we go. We got a super chat tonight, Mr. Larry Lavalley. Thanks so much, my friend. I'm very kind of you. Some hype for Larry. And really appreciate about that one. Thanks so much, everybody, to kick on the likes. Coach Become, Luc Lafortune. So we'll the tool from 8:45 to go. Jeremy N is in the house. I think Bengal is selling your internet. Saint Hilas de leave bet. John Diller Martel, thanks so much again. Thanks Willie and again Larry Lavalley for a super chat. We have now a face off. Larry Lavalley hype. You're welcome, RJ. Thank you. Yeah, so right. 8:41. Face off the right side of Oettinger. Set up by Lindell. And then pass the puck to the wall. Get out of the zone. The puck returned by Lindell. And then long search pass. Tip by Delandrea. But the Vegas return the puck back on defensive zone. Now Vegas cross the red line. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. But no, the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset a neutral zone. That's what we got, guys, between both teams. 4-0. Vegas Golden Knights just scored a goal by Jonathan Marchessault. 17 shots versus 12 we got so far. And again, Mr. Luciano, thanks so much, my friend, for that one over there. So it's something I have to remember, guys. I will try to keep that internet on for the next game. Anyway, Dallas don't be puck behind the net. Intercept by Hill. Hill lead the puck to the wall. The Vegas get out of the zone. Attaqué by Carlson. Carlson in the zone, an offensive zone now. Behind the goaltender. Hit by Lindell. The puck still recovered by Fasca. Battle with Roddy Smith and Carlson. The puck stuck between the goaltender Oettinger. And the puck go nowhere. Finally, intercept now by Amadio. Bring the puck to opposite side. Pinch went out by McNabb. Return the puck behind the net. Chasing by Carlson. Carlson scored his 9th goal of the playoff. The second goal of the game. Go back now by Vegas behind the wall at the right side. Oettinger with Amadio, Lindell, Carlson. Battle for the puck all the way back on the right side. The puck stuck over there. Great play by the Vegas. Gonna keep the puck in the corner. And finally, they're going to get out of the zone, Dallas. And the puck goes slightly back on defensive zone, set up by Theodore. Theodore used the board, pass the puck, tipped by Vegas, bring the puck behind the net, chased by Nicolas Roy with Carrier. Carrier have 2 points tonight, 1 goal, 1 assist, exactly like Cole saw. The puck now get out of the zone, Dallas, and from the bench of both teams, but recovered by Nicolas Hague. Dallas have no space on the ice, guys. What I can see for the first 5 minutes, I just watched this game. Dallas is completely, right now, neutral by the cap control of the Vegas Golden Knights with 7 minutes go remaining, guys, on this game. That's what I said before. Luciano Ben broke the chemistry. this game is over. Adam, I feel the same way like you, Adam. Congratulations, guys, for Adam. Adam has been a big fan of the Vegas Golden Knight. Well done. Jeremy N said 1-0 Rempart. Again, the Charlotte Thunderbird. Thanks so much for that one over there. Alan Barnes knocked the door. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Dan Asham, good evening in Artap. In Artap, welcome back in the house. I miss Mr. Artap. Sorry about that. And I don't know. I did not see him, but if he's here, welcome back. Anyhow, set up now by the Vegas Golden Knight. Shoot the puck, black shot by the Dallas, get out of the zone, and now cross the red line. Don't pin the pipe by Dallas, but the puck going back again. Both teams exchange the puck. Finally, Dallas find a way to get the puck all the way behind the net. By, the air recovery by Nicolas Hag. Pass the puck behind it, then intercept by the Vegas. A lot of puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench of the Dallas. And then finally, dumping by the Vegas behind the net. Chasing now. Pinch by Pedangelo. The puck all stay in the zone. Go back to Jack Eichel in front of Escanen. Battle now. Puck protection by Eichel. Keep control the puck, go back on the blind, bring it back to Petrangelo, looking out, work on the back door, stick over the Escanen, no chance for his teammate Vegas to dump the puck and to get the puck. Now Dallas attacking. Dallas shoot the puck now. Black shot, missed the net completely. The puck bouncing back to the right side of the hill. Now Vegas try the puck outside the zone, kick the puck, and no. Cannot keep the puck Panthers again. Recovered by Sutter, and now use the board to dump the puck, but intercept by Vegas. Now potentially attacking now, hold the puck a little bit more, dump the puck behind the goaltender. Chased by Stephenson in front of Sutter, both 20 number. Go back in front. Let's shoot the puck on the one timer on the like hit the puck like a baseball swing. Anyhow, Vegas control the puck now. Lot the puck now on the wall, and then intercept by Dallas. And then again, the great play by Vegas, guys. I'm telling you right now, Vegas is all over the Dallas Star tonight. It's I don't know how Dallas can come back in this game the way like Vegas. Vegas play an amazing game. I did not see the first game, the first period. Imagine they always said it. Now it's coming almost on the left side. Riley Smith wrap up in front of the net. No chance for Vegas. The puck slightly back outside the zone, going to recovery at the red line with 5:11 to go remaining on this second period. Go back on the left side by Dallas. Go back DD. Set up now by Escanen. Down the point neutral zone. The puck go back on the left side. Aiden Hill going to call with less of 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period. 4-0. Jonathan Marchessault score a goal for the Vegas. I think it's 9 of the playoff. And that's what we got so far at 4-0. The kid is back. At this point, guys, is your point to win the cup. Don't fall up. Allen was set 12 strike and the bowling. Perfect game, Melissa. Dallas no star. Mel, how are you? If Vegas won the cup, it's really hard to pick MVP. Main Eichel has been their best player, but I think one of the Florida guys could win either way. Do you consider Marchessault in the race, Marco? Or Barbashev? Right? It's more straight, right? It's more like not only one, it's more like everybody participate. Carlson, 8-9 goals. You're absolutely right, Marco. But Jack Eichel, maybe because they bring that team on that way. 4:30 to go remaining, guys, on this period. 4:30 to go remaining on this period. TV timeout. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Marco. Yeah. At the beginning, I say yeah, and then you're absolutely right. Lucky is right too. How about that? Thanks again for joining us tonight, guys. Don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. Masterso score is 9 goals of the playoff, assisted by Barbashev and Ag. Three shot only for Vegas, guys, and 5 for Dallas during the second period. That's what we got so far on this period. Here we go. We have 4 minutes to go remaining of the second period. Vegas contrôlé par Jack Eichel with un pas de D, the back DD, the puck go outside the zone and for the bench, recovered by Dallas. Go back on the defensive zone, use the board, pass the puck neutral zone, the puck go back, possibly offside or with the call at 3:54 to go remaining on the second period. And you can see Vegas now don't give any space. I'm really impressed by the game of Vegas right now tonight. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Mongol, here we go. Well said. Goal Celtic, Luciano Graziano. Sutter has been bad, giving up puck and just slow. Yeah, that's what I feel the same way. Palat, I don't like when Vegas did the Oilers. I did not like Vegas one bit. It's 262 in the house. I will not sleep at this night. On the beginning tonight, too tempting at 3:20. On that one is at 8:52. Celtic at 41 at the Celtic on the halftime. Very interesting about that. 3:40 to go remaining, guys, on this second period. Yeah, Sutter, you're absolutely right, Sensiga. I agree with you for that comment. Would be such a good story. Great podcast calls. I did not watch it, but only listen tonight. Thanks so much, Jeremy, and I appreciate a lot. Jake Bigger did the exact same thing. They did the Jets and Oilers. Well said, Mr. Jake. Get out of his zone par the Vegas. Ballon now on the wall. Recovered by Max Stone. Pass the puck to Predangelo. Tip the puck behind the goaltender Ottinger. We have no icing. Recovery now by the defenseman of Dallas. Goes DD. Chasing now. Again, intercept by Hag. Bring puck to Hag back. Hag shoot the puck. Saved by Ottinger. The puck bouncing back. Recovery by Vegas. Keep the puck out, but no chance. Vegas lost the puck again, intercept by the Vegas go tonight, and this is on. No chance, guys. The Dallas guys are completely neutral. They are completely cannot go nowhere until maybe now. Anyhow, John Bebalski now the left side of Hill, but now with Marshman behind the net. Kid contre un puck in front of White Cloud, but anybody blind. The puck bouncing back about Lendl, chasing out by Vegas. Great play by Lendl to recovery. Pass the puck to the right side to the D. Lob the puck by Dallas behind the Hill. Chasing by White Cloud. Hold the puck a little bit more. Change the direction. Chasing out by Dallas Star. Go behind the net. Ag recovery puck. Pass the puck. Tip by the Dallas Star. Get on by the Vegas. Go on the puck. And then intercept by Sutter. Now Vegas win the battle. Again around and back again. Amadio. Pass the ball back door. Intercept by the Dallas Star. Go back to Delendria. Long stretch pass now on the right side. Go to Domi. Domi hold the puck. Pass the puck back. Recovery by Vegas. To the wall by Nicolas Roy. Front the net. And then Vegas going to get out of the zone. A great play by the Vegas again. Small pass, quick pass, turn around, and that's Vegas is skating over. Every time you have a green jersey around the puck, you can see a white jersey at the same time. Theodore get out of the zone and pass the puck. Don't play the puck behind Ottinger. Lead the puck to the right corner. Chasing out by Amadio or Stephenson. No, Carrier. Finally, go back to Roy. Roy's coming now. Ottinger make a big save again, Nicolas Roy. And we have to give credit for Ottinger to keep the score at 4-0. And a great opportunity for Roy after a great play by Carrier and Colsar. And that's what we got so far, guys. At the most, last 2 minutes to go remaining. Man, Ben was sleeping on that last play. I think Dallas season done tonight. Dan, I have no prediction for the final, but both teams were not on my radar. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, we're going to be back with the App Nation Live Tonight show. Possibly we have some guests like in our tap. And Marco or Michael De Villeneuve join us live. Baxter is in the house. Welcome back, Baxter. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. And Francois, a lot of people talk. I love it. I love it. Keep constant talking each other. Go behind the net. Set up now by the biggest pressure behind. Henley to Ali. Get out of the zone. The puck slightly back on the right side. Aiden Hill. No icing. 90 seconds to go remaining in the second period. Theodore, try puck outside zone. Pinch run out by Ali. Ali's coming to the left side. No, Kirivanta contre le puck. One hands. Turn around to the puck to opposite corner. Recovered by Theodore. Theodore used the board. And now get out of the zone by McNabb. Long stretch pass now. Go back all the way back to Jack Eichel. Down the puck behind Ottinger. And S. Cannon return the puck. DD. And going to set up the breakout. The back to Joe Pavelski. Cross the blue line at the red line. Pavelski pass the puck to the board. Intercept now by the Vegas. Down the puck to the right side to Jack Eichel. Pass the puck behind Marchessault. Returné by Dallas. Pavelski pass the puck to Hans. Hans try to get a Robinson. Great play again by Jack Eichel. What a great shift by Eichel. How shifty he is, by the way, and to go around the Robin Hands. Now back at blind. Set up now by Martinez. Pass the puck now to the Jack Eichel. Eichel's coming out. Shoot the puck. Black shot out danger. Recovery by Marchessault. Return the puck to Martinez. Down the back again. Back behind the net to opposite corner. Chasing out by pinch by Pedro Njado in front of Sutter. Recovery by Dallas going to get out of the zone. 23 seconds to go remaining. Joe Pavelski down the puck behind the hill. It's going to be almost the end of this period, guys. That's what we're going to get at the end of this second period. The period will be almost over. 10 seconds to go. That was going to be Harden down the puck neutral zone. Pick up by Max Stone. Load the puck left side. It's attacked by Delendrea the left side. One more time to go back in the back. And down being the puck on the right side of Hill. But it's going to be the end. Here we go, guys. The second period is over at the American Airlines. After 40 minutes, Vegas 4 and Dallas 0. Where only one goal during the second period came from Marchessault at 10:25, assisted by Barbashev in Hague. His 9 goal of the playoff. By the way, guys, you don't believe it, but at 10:25 at the first period, Carlson scored. At the second period, at 10:25, Marchessault score. Pretty unique if you think about this. 7 shots by the Dallas, 7 shots by the Vegas for a total of 23. 5 shot a second period by the Dallas Star for a total of 12 only after 40 minutes. Vegas 4 and the Dallas Star 0. That's conclude, guys, the first second intermission of this game. I'm going to turn around that part over there. I'm going to give you a little bit more information about happening here. Sebastian, Dallas really disappointed tonight. I'm good, buddy. Just enjoy this blowout. Marco, look, I'm not Marco. Come on, people, let the likes. And we have a few people talk. Bertillon, hold on. This is good for Florida. Now they won't have time too many days off. Great point. Start the season. The playoff got June 3rd, by the way, if you want to follow. So that'll give you guys it's going to be 30, 31st, 1, 2. The playoff got start in the next 5 days only. Now miracle. Never Casper show the game. Unfortunately, we cannot do that, never. But you can go online if you check the game. You can get that on the something like, I don't know the link in front of me, but you can get that, never. It's a copyright. You cannot do that. Bertium, look, are you talking about Daniel Bertium? Look, did Brad Waite play for the Jets? Fred Brad Waite, I believe he did. About that. It's not looking good for Dallas. Baxter, yeah, absolutely about this. You got the pick, a better team, Marco. 50-45, 7. Six, 8, 8, 9. 421. There we go. Did not Bronsford play for the Jets? Laurent Bronsford play for the Jets, yes. Did not Bronsford play for the Jets? And not even close, at least it was 2-0. They have a chance for, so no. Yep, look. Dan Vegas come to play. Absolutely right in. The Storm is in the house. Did you know that 26 Mitch Marner won the Merrill Cup? He also won the Every Player Award during that tournament. Last game, I have 6 points. Dallas left the chat. Jeremy N, Jack Campbell, Jake McEnroe. Who was the goalie during the Howard Chuck years? The Howard Chuck guys was 1980s. Most memorable goalies ever. Rocky Vachon, William McClary is gonna be a Canadian before the Stanley Cup is won. During our Chuck, it depends. Are you talking our Chuck with the Jets? Are you talking our Chuck with the Flyers? Marco? Yeah. Mike Palmelier. Doug Sodart. It was one of them. Pookie Reddick, maybe one under the one. Otherwise, Brent Edward, it was another goaltender for the Winnipeg Jets, guys. The time I was Chuck was with the Winnipeg Jets, if you're talking about that. They are the 3 goaltender the most used at the time. Brent Edward, Doug Sodart, and maybe Pookie Reddick at the end of 87. Which project goalie have to face the others at the Flame team in 1980s. Yeah, they are the goaltender I just mentioned to you guys. So at the beginning, the first 2 years, guys, Gary Smith, maybe not the big one over there, but the most game play guys. And the 82 to 84, it was Doug Stewart, followed by Brent Edward. Then Pookie Reddick at the end of the 80s. Daniel Bartion was 87 to 1990s. So that's where you get those kinds of goaltender. I can give it to you right now. Dan Bouchard played 32 games with the Winnipeg Jets in 1986. Dan Bouchard. Steve Penny, remember Steve Penny, Montreal Canadian, played 15 games and 2 years with the Winnipeg Jets, and you want to go with the most goaltender for the Jets, but between 1989 to 2000, it was Bob Esessa. He played the most goal between that, and then for 95 to 99, Nikolai Kabibulin, if you remember him, it was the most game for the Winnipeg Jets. That's why you get that one there. For 2000-2004, Sean Burke with 211 games. And Curtis Joseph, and then you have Eliav Brizgalov. That's what we got here. Ken Dryden, first year, 1970, I believe destroyed the Browns' chance again for the cup like Bob. Well said, William, about that one. Francois Pitt, yeah, Penny was straight for the award for that, Francois said. Baxter, if you are talking about Matthews, he got drafted in 2016 and his father got drafted in 1989. Who remember Drouin was good to pick third in 2013? That's the name. Luc Lafortune. Jerry Chiat is Essensa, Bob Essensa. There we go. Uh, another S, not a Z. Look, and after the one become a flop. Gary Smith, you remember Gary Smith? Pretty impressive when you think about this. I did not know Thomas Grease was Winnipeg Jets, by the way. Wow. Darcy Quamper with the Winnipeg Jets, guys. Really? Well, yeah, at that time they become a Minnesota Wild. Man, the Jet team that moved to Arizona was really a good. Could have won a cup at the Avalanche if they would play the right. Best call visit the right fight. Listen, the best coach visit right fight. Jim Schoenfeld versus Koaski. Jim told him to go eat another donuts. You fat pig. Brian Edward update 59 like. Thanks so much. Marco is evil. Look. Rick Tabarachi. Best ever, William. Just what was going on here. The one is not a flop. It's just people have a super high hope on him. Let's see the one under achieve people expectation. Yeah, I agree with you about this, Francois. Alexa, Francois, it was a pick third supposed to be good. And it was straight a second shot for him. Alex Tanguay. Who is the worst goalie in NHL right now? I said David Riddich. I said Martin for Vancouver Canucks, but I don't think so. He finished the season over there because they have the. But yeah, I will take very quickly a break here. I just refill my drink, and then we're gonna be back. So don't go nowhere, guys. I apologize again for the beginning of this game with no play-by-play. We have a good time talking each other. It was fun. Don't forget tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, by the way. So don't go nowhere, and we'll be right
You
back.
make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
Here we go. We are back quicker. No, I don't think so. Who was the hockey player? They dressed up like a nurse. Sport. We can say was a flap. Killinger and a tap. François Pitt. He was misunderstood. Through Jeremy. Tap. Are you sure you bought the right magazine? Besides making it with Tripler have the most goal in their life in the last 5 seasons for the Avalanche, Willie. Was not Alexandre Daigle on Ottawa. Do you still have that upper lower and everyone question, Alan? Daigle was drafted first by Ottawa, François Pitt, yeah. Lekonen, Melissa, François Pitt, and he dressed up as a nurse. There was a burst for him, bad for the season that Jeremy Jean more. Daigle scored more of a rock roof de Sophie did it. Daigle was a talent, but he did not care. Yep. It's happened sometime. Sounds like a Brière is looking to make his first move with Carter Hart. We just wait for the third period restart, guys. Consider the live streaming. We want to thank Luciano, guys, for the link. I finally got it. Then I'm going to work on my box, like Luke said, to figure out what's the problem. Hopefully, they can fix it. Thomas is in the house. Good evening. Yeah, miracle for the star. I don't think so. I don't think so. We over. But welcome back, Thomas. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. 4-0, guys, after 20 minutes, 40 minutes between both teams. Thanks again for all the likes. We're going to shut down and restart the third period, guys, and complete this game. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we're going to be live at 9 o'clock for the next couple of nights. Join me live. And look, last night you missed the Ab Nation, and then you missed the first quiz of the season of the Hockey Nation show. Frenchy quiz was back last night, and then we want to congratulate 6 people who won the first night of the Frenchy quiz. Link, gaze, Wildcat, the missing link. Jeremy Alla is in the house. Welcome back. Going in is hell of the drugs. You're absolutely right about that. We're a nickname for a great captain, Francois. Nope. Here we go, guys. Have an amazing, great third period. Winning now part of Dallas, don't put the puck all the way back behind, intercept by Martinez, return the puck, and it was on the puck bouncing back, recovered by Dallas, go back in the zone. Keep, now, intercept by Nicolas Roy. Nicolas Roy turn around, cut back now, return the puck behind the goaltender. CC now behind the net by Eskinen, hit by Carrier. Now, Eskinen pass the puck to Domi, but no, I don't know if she was. Anyhow, get out of the zone. Vegas go tonight. Pas de Dallas. Attaquer now en offensive zone. Don't play pas by Delandria. Go behind the net. Set up now by Martinez. Martinez kick the puck now. Don't play the puck neutral zone. The puck go back all the way back in front of the goaltender. No icing was the call of the linesman. Recovered by Ali. Ali now with the puck. Control the puck. Long stretch pass neutral zone. Tip went up by Robinson. Go behind the net by McNabb. Now we have some kind of tripping left and right. Get out of the zone. No call on that one, by the way. And returning by Dallas in front of the bench of the Vegas going to recover. Regroup. Go back to Theodore. Pass the puck now to Marchessault. Marchessault pass down the puck on the left side or the right side of the Ottinger. We just crossed it. You're welcome. You are good. I don't think so much, my friend. The girl is well, this initial nickname. Go back now to the left side of the hill. Recovery by Vegas. Going to regroup all the way back to White Cloud. Use the board. Pass the puck. Tip by Carlson down the park. That's a breakaway by Vegas. Wow, what a great shot for Vegas. Again, but he missed the net. Recovery by White Cloud. Back to Ag. Ag went out pass to Stone. Pass the puck to the left side. Chasing behind the net by Vegas. Recovery by Vegas. In direction by Stephenson. Bring it back to Amadio. Go behind the net by Dallas. Battle now behind the goaltender Ottinger. We have Max Domi. Find a way to get a puck. Pass the puck in front of the net and get out of the zone by Dallas. Cross the blind. Great pass checking. Still the puck behind by Amadio on breakaway. Try the puck behind. Shoot the puck. And Carlson score. OMG, guys. What a goal by the Vegas Golden Knights. But what a steal from behind from Amadio. We have to see the play. A Carlson scored his second goal of the night. His 10th of the season. This is over, guys. Turn the lights off at the American lights because this is happening there. What a great play by the Vegas Golden Knights. Again, Henley got still the puck from behind, a turnover, and Amadio, guys, coming out, draw the puck back, and Carlson score over the blocker. And this is, guys, over because the Vegas scored the fifth goal of the night, and that's it. That's all. Wow. Carlson scored for the Vegas Golden Knights, guys. It's 10 of the playoff. What a great game for Vegas tonight. They really dominate the. And Henley is on the bench right now, shaking his head. Wow. Goodbye, Unreal. Wear this nickname, Jimmy, for Tim Sula, giving to him for birthday. So random. Now is over for sure, Larry Lavallee. That's the ball game, folks. So sorry, Luciano, no game number 7. Puck now in the zone, winning by Carlson. Pass the puck to the D. Get out of the zone by Vegas Golden Knights. Return the puck to Carlson. Anybody have any update for Quebec Rempart? And I apologize, I don't have in front of me. So if you have a Quebec Rempart update, it would be great to hear that. That is without energy. I don't know. I didn't see the first period all the way, but I feel like Vegas was just everywhere. The Vegas played maybe the best game since the game number 3 when they beat them 4-0. Right now, tonight, the Dallas can't do anything. It's just because Vegas all over the map. Who vote for coach to try to play by play the Celtic every game, and that would be entertainment. Yeah, I have no clue about basketball, Marco. I think I can do baseball and I can do football, but basketball, oof, that would be ugly. Like very ugly. I will send soon for Quebec Rempart. Jeremy, that's still 1-0 after first goal. Take some look about this one over there. That is quick. After 10 minutes, François Pitre. Not even tight time or Rick Flag can help the start now. 1-0 for Quebec. 18:50 left and the second. There we go. 16:45 to go in this game. Winning by Dallas. Robinson kick out the puck by Hill, but on the right side of the Vegas. The Golden Knights started pass the puck, shoot the puck to the right side. Another battle between Kolsar and Pavelski. I believe hands recover the puck, pass to Robinson, return the puck to the blind, set up now by Sutter. Sutter shoot the puck, black shot by Vegas. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone, reset by Eskinen. Eskinen skating with the puck, cross the blue lines, coming the red line, attacking the middle, shoot the puck, a black shot by Hill with the blocker, go back at the Robinson. Robinson hold the puck, back it back to Hands. Hands behind the net, lose the puck, recovered by Vegas. Martinez, return the puck to Jado, and long stretch pass in for the bench. Recovery by Dallas to Vegas. Vegas hold the puck more, pass the puck the back door for Marchessault. Return the puck behind the net to Parbachev, chasing in front of Sutter. Sutter now try to get the puck, intercept by Marchessault, hold the puck in the zone to back to Berdenjado. Berdenjado back again to opposite side, intercept by Pavelski, and now hold the puck, draw the puck to Robin Hands, back to Pavelski, across the blue line, the red line, dump the puck behind Hill. 15:40 to go remaining on the third period. Great Quebec on the power play. I would be like a competitive game, but happy with this outcome. You're absolutely right about this, Mr. Adam. Welcome back, by the way. And the ad, I feel like 10 point and 39 game at Turcotte, 10 points, 31 game. They need it better. Get that. Would be interesting to see that. Polak at Dallas won home already. Go back around Vegas, dans the puck neutral zone. The puck stay in the zone by Dallas, but finally go back to McNabb. Go back now to Theodore. Theodore cross the blue lines, coming to the red line, allow the puck to Max Stone. Go back to Theodore, pass the puck to opposite side, get out of the zone. Attacking now by Vegas, shoot the puck, block shot by Oettinger. Riley Smith put some pressure behind the net of Dallas. Control the puck now, Dallas. Kick the puck to Harley. Harley hold the puck now. Pass the puck to the board, back to Fasca. Intercept by Dallas. Vegas return the puck behind the goaltender Oettinger. Recovery now by Oettinger. Pass the puck to Henley. Henley to the wall. Pass the puck now to Clendening, anyway, I think it is. Go back now to the wall. We have Fasca, Amadio, and Carson winning now by the Dallas. Go back to DDD. Harley down the puck in the zone. Set up now by Kirivanta. Pass the puck to the right side. Attacking to Clendening. Now control the puck. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Vegas. Recovery by Nicolas Ag. Ag on the back end. Pass the puck. Pinched by Jimmy Benn to the wall. We return the puck to Kirivanta. Back to now to Landell. Landell put the puck behind the net to Nicolas Ag. Too far. Recovery by Dallas to the wall. Pass the puck to the line, go DDD, set up by Lindell, return the puck to the D again, shoot the puck, black shot by Vegas, recovery by Dallas, coming out the right side, pinch by Hag, recovery by Akapa, Akapa return the puck to the D, back to Lindell, Lindell return the puck behind the net to Jimmy Benn, intercept now by White Cloud, but Dallas still the puck right now, by Delandrea, I believe, go back now to White Cloud in front of the Johnson, Johnson hold the puck, bring the puck in front of the net, Delandrea shoot the puck, he'll make a save, Jimmy Benn, shoot the puck. We have a penalty all the way back over there for interference for the call. We're going to get that part and going to be reset on that side. Dallas look like more deflate. Gerda blew off the order that's been in the store from for the last 10 years. Good job taking on your feet tonight, coach. Have a good night, Marco. And from about to die, no problem, Marco. Have an amazing, great night. Deg is not a boss because he played 10 years in the NHL. Let's see, we have some stuff for you guys. 24-16 and 51-49. TV timeout. Here we go. I'll give you some update here, guys. 35-35. TV timeout. Chat and go from this point. I'm not going to set. Go Vegas, go. Dallas Star fans are hurt enough, so I don't want to add their pain. Not a problem. That's what. But you have one of them. That's a good one. Let's channel. Send me a picture of your doll by email. That's a good one. Is Truchon from Quebec draft coach? I don't think so. Now you make me curious. Let's have a look. No, never been draft. 2003 is 20 years old out now. Is a defenseman, 6 foot, 187. Sorry about that, but I like to do that. Here we go. Look, you got it. 12:58. I'm behind right now. Apologize for that. Go back on the left side of Hill. Get out of zone per Vegas. Loud the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Power play guy the way by the Dallas Star, guys. I apologize for this one. I didn't mention that earlier. Still 5-0, guys, for Vegas. Power play for Vegas. Second time for Dallas on power play. Go back now to Domi. Pass the Seguin. Seguin to the wall. Battle now. Return the party blind. Set up by Eskinen to the opposite side. Hold the puck by now by the Robinson. By Marchand. Marchand hold the puck. Bring the party blind. Eskinen now. Fire puck. Black shot by Hill against Seguin. Seguin, guys, I believe at 0 point for the Dallas in the last 6 games. Go back around, intercept by the Dallas, go back to Eskinen, walk the blue line, kick out the puck to the wall, return the puck to Eskinen, the puck stay on the zone, return the puck to the wall, back again to Johnson, intercept by Vegas, by intercept by Domi to Eskinen, back to Domi, fire puck, black shot again by Hill, no rebound, with 12 minutes to go remaining. I cannot breathe. Right, off that. Poor baby, too much pressure in Montreal, you know, who said that. We're not good. Good cannot again frame. Trichon have a great playoff so far, Luke said. Hopefully, Max Domi signed with the leave where he belongs, Jake McEnway. Now, can he ask the Detroit hockey, stick and peach in Carolina? I look, he talked about on the 32 thought the podcast about Montreal Canadiens, Jordan Armia, all the drama he created on the interview. Anyhow, Dallas hold the puck now power play with 15 seconds to go remaining. Back to Hands. Hands went out past the bucket behind the net. The battle now winning by the Dallas Star, bring by the blind. Set up now by Robinson. Back to Sutter. Sutter fire puck, black shot. Miss the net belly. Go back at the blind. Intercept by Robinson. Return the puck on the left side to Pavelski to Hands. Return the puck behind to Pavelski. Now to the wall. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Hill. Go back on the right side. Pinch by the biggest goal line. Get out of the zone. Now we're going to be at 3 versus 2. Kick out the puck now to Pedangelo. Allow the puck behind the net. We are even strength 5 versus 5. And now, well, at least if you never admit it, Francois, a good season, Dallas. Steve G, yes, you're right about that, Steve. Thanks to sharing. Go back behind the net. Set up now by Vegas. Hold the puck now. Go back in New Zealand by Max Stone. Pass the puck to the wall. Don't play by the right side of Ottinger. Intercept now by Henley. Henley to Harley. Pressure by Vegas. Go back on the left side. Attacking now by Dallas. Get out of the zone to the then recover by Vegas. But return the puck to Dallas. Get out of the zone by Harley. Long stretch pass. Tip him now at the blue line. Some kind of pushing on the way back. Collision between two players. At 10:38, and that's what we got with the third period. 10:38 to go remaining, guys, on this period. KK was not giving good advice from his family. Edition, goodbye, not big loss for me. Good, and then Canadian TV rating for this series are really bad. About that, 10:45 to go. 10:38 to go remaining, guys. We have shot on the ice, 24-18. Dallas finally look like a team with a couple of old Wash players with 2 great rookie and a goalie. But I think the Dallas Cowboys have a good. They have a good core. I think you think about a good tender, Ottinger, Eskinen, Jason Robinson, right there with Robin Hens. That's what you get right now. When you go to a chain, you have a lot of prospects coming for the Dallas Star. Johnson, really good. You have Stankoven, maybe screw his name, is under great. I think Harley, defenseman for Dallas Star, guys, the number 55. It's a young 23 years old, I can recall it. He's going to be a good player in the NHL. He's really good on joining the rush. So Dallas Star is not too bad. If they can pick it up, a couple of good things, I think it will be fine. They already get fine anyway. It will be another good year, a good team for next season. Anyhow, Dallas don't play the puck now. We have a nice scene by the Dallas Star going to reset on the left side of the Ottinger. very confident Cassidy right now behind the bench. You can see is you don't see any problem with this team so far. Go back, drop now on the ice. Dallas will returning the puck behind the goaltender, Otten Hill. Chasé par Jolly Johnson. The puck stuck to Martinez, went puck to the board. Now puck outside the zone, go to recover the red line par Lendl. Back to Dizzy. Set up now by Capin. Don't play pipe again by Dallas. Go behind the net of the Otten of Hill. Intercept by Vegas. Get out of the zone. A long stretch pass. It's going to be a nice scene. And then we're going to get that call on the left side of the Hill with 9:25 to go remaining on this period. We just crossed, guys. That's half of the third period. Around period, second period, 11:20 to go remaining. 18 shot versus 9. Still too much time to go. Gary Cournoyer. André Vegas calls Brusquely left the any shot. Biggest choker bronze for Vegas is out of the Stanley Cup. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Quebec controlling the play, but still 1-0. Still, we think we can have gone with Goalie. Yeah, pour le temps où tu j'ai hâte que la game se finisse pour aller dormir, mon Nicolas. 9 minutes to go, Nicolas. Tu peux aller te coucher, Nicolas, et bien dormir sur ton oreiller. Sur ton oreiller. Parce que Vegas is going to be on the final. Donc, Nicolas, c'est up to you. Go back to Dallas now. Ryan Sutter pass the point for net. Tip, miss the net barely. Recovery behind the net by Pavelski. We have battle now with Robinson. Robin Hens could join the party. The puck stuck between Pavelski and pushing out by McNabb. Get out of the zone by Vegas. Skinny puck on the neutral zone. Kick out the puck left side. Attacking now by O'Halden. By lost his edge. Lost the puck. Recovery by Dallas. Attacking now 3 versus 2. Kick out the puck to Robinson. Find the net. He'll make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side of Eden Hill. That's what we got there. When that they signed him yet. That's because he still play in the NCAA, Mr. Enartap. And with the situation happening now with Arizona, I would not be surprised he returned for one more year. That's not what you're looking for, but that's happening, in my opinion. 24-20. TV timeout. Aurélie, même si moi, je ne sais pas comment on s'assemble cette chose-là. Et Pillow, Nicolas. Lafty already has 5 shift question. Maybe. Salut, coach. Salut, Marcel Bellil. Comment tu vas? Marcel Bellil from Guatemala. Marcel Bellil from Peru. Marcel Bellil from Guatemala. I think I'm right. But I know he's a South America. Marcel Bellil. Whenever you're saying him yet. Yeah, 5 shifts all we need to jouer in Montreal. TV commercial, guys, don't go nowhere. Well, you have right now in Orleans a search for Danny T, and we just called the emergency what's going on over there. So right now we are searching for Danny T and the Orleans area. We try to find all the garage open door right now to see if he could be somewhere or maybe at some kind of restaurant where they pick it up some kind of garbage behind the door, behind the restaurant for the shrimp. So we're still looking for that. If ever we have any information, please contact the number 964-332-1172. Contact with the Sheriff Smith of the County of Orleans in Ontario. So again, we're looking for that. Roger is still on the search with his family, so we're a little bit concerned about Danny T. Coach a une bonne mémoire, Luc. J'essaie de voir ça. Here we go, Marcel. Got it. Guatemala. Here we go. Yep. Glad to hear that. Here we go. Go back now on the other star. Down the puck all the way back behind the goaltender of the Hill. Recovery now by White Cloud. Pass upon the zone. Attacking now by Amadio. Behind the net, Ottinger. Pinching the puck right there behind. And late lose the puck. Should have played the back door. And Amadio score. Another bad play, guys, by Henley behind the net. And Vegas just add more and more on the top of the cake. More cream on the cake. And this gave you us guys. Everybody left the building. The Elvis left the building, and that's it. That's all, guys. This is over, and it is what it is. Try to Mandara, coach. Look from son grenier. Le grenier. Ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas entendu parler de ça. Dallas fan leaving the beat of the traffic. You're absolutely right about that. You can see them and very disappointed for the fans losing that way. And you have some doubt about Vegas Golden Knight. Game number 5. Now you can realize that Vegas was just a bad game. Game number 5. Shoot the puck now. Attention, make a save. Carlson recover puck. Bring the puck blind to Pedangelo. We are a little bit over 7 minutes ago remaining on this third period. The Ab are rebuilding. I don't see the Ab destroying the team. They are keeping their young players. Yeah, that's a great point to talk about this, Gary. I talked with my Ab Daily News today, guys. If you are watching this, you can see the proposal of the Montreal Canadiens with the Vancouver Canucks. It's funny, guys. I make a trait like that. I put like Ab rumor, and people watch my video. Surprisingly, I don't know. And I'm going to make another video about Pittsburgh rumor tonight, today. And you're going to watch this tomorrow morning. Jake McConnell finally has his correct logo. There we go. Jake, he nailed it. Finally, he got it. It will be interesting which one he's going to keep in our top. So be quiet final. Yep, you're absolutely right. Ben bon. Ben, ça est le problème. Nicolas. Florida and 6 for Marcel Bellet. Don't forget, guys, we want to preview a bit the preview of the Series Stanley Cup tomorrow night. Join us at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Good evening, Coach. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Melissa. Thanks to join us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes of the goals. Quebec wasting too many chances. Hope he won't be beating them at from behind. Vegas now all the puck at the red line. Love the puck behind goaltender. Set up to opposite corner. 5:44 to go remaining, guys, on this period. And that's what we got. Now we are already Hill and make a save. Recovery by Vegas. Show the puck outside the zone. The puck go back on the defensive zone. The Landell. We're going to recovery. No icing. Quebec, here we go. That's only we got so far. If I'm missing thing, William McClary in our top attacking. We have a good pool of the young prospect. Internal competition would be a good thing. Yeah, you know, after the combine, I can wait to see the rookie camp of the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to follow up this deflate 502 guys. So we cannot do the final countdown yet. What from behind? Love that. Finally, Vegas put Dallas away, Melissa. Yes, you are right. I think Florida, Vegas, very evenly a match. Edge to Florida on the goaltending. Hit those like the hit on. Yeah, sorry, Luciano. I think the defense of the Vegas is superior a little bit to Florida Panthers. Now the line, I think, is pretty even. Good. It's going to be, for me, Game 6, Game 7 on the, at least, 1 or 2 goalie really do not do it very well. Will not be surprised, guys, we do like, Popovsky got destroyed the first 2 games, and they bring back Alexandre Lyon, and then Lyon become the Dominic Hachek, and then the Panthers win the cup with Alexandre Lyon. Ça va be hilarious. Tu faisais un quiz ce soir? Non, Nicolas, on fait seulement des quiz à The Ab Branch, à The Abs Nation. Okay, I have Vegas for William. Vegas is that close to advancing the Stanley Cup Final. Shocks, I'm sorry, no interest in basket. Sorry about that. I'm taking Florida, Bob, and Kachuk with all the Vegas. Florida deserve a cup. Bob the Builder in our tap is going to be close. I think so too. About that one. What time? I don't know. I don't see the basketball. The final is anybody guess? Is this year or never for Florida? They will their division is just gonna get more difficult over the next few years. Yeah, coach, possible, Francois. 5-3 for Quebec now. Wow. App Nation live tonight show. Nicolas, demain soir. Kachuk deserve it. Here we go, guys. So we just crossed the 5 minutes to go. Remaining. We're going to see Park now, don't pay the pipe by Vegas, go recovery by Dallas Star. And the half of the building is empty at the American Alliance. Go back and for the bench, recovery by Vegas. Go back DD, up by White Cloud. So Peter DeBoard is going to lose his series against his ex-team, the Vegas Golden Knight. Yes. So DeBoard is going to be out. This is a Batman final. Dream, a new franchise with a Southern team. It's going to be a franchise final, no tax. Miami 96-5 with 4 finals left. While Miami are going to be in the final. So 2 teams from South Florida, and I'm not there anymore. That may be because of me. The problem there. Marcel Billy, you observate about that. After les remparts, Zev Le Cave. Là, bye-bye, Celtic, Luciano. And basketball at 95, thanks so much. RJ will make the difference. Yes, Marcel, possible there. Go Rempart, go. Vegas, go. Jeremy N. With 3:45 to go remaining, guys. Dallas go DD, set up now. Pass the puck now to Harley. Harley pass the neutral zone. Tip by the Dallas. Now, recovery by Vegas, going out of the zone. Hold the puck at Mario. Pound down the puck behind the goaltender. Setting up right there. Panthers and 5-6 for Sebastian. Thanks so much, Sebastian. Machine Thailand. Zeph. I've been searched for Rick in Thailand. Yeah, we don't know. Rick, maybe, who knows? Maybe he stole my box. Anyhow, recovery by Peninsula. Loud the puck behind the goaltender. All the way back to opposite side. Intercept now by the Vegas. Don't play puck now on the neutral zone. Theodore loud the puck behind the net, behind the right side. Intercept by Vegas. Down the puck in front of the net. Now Dallas will go in recovery. Don't play the puck outside. Dallas reset, pack the puck behind the net uphill. Theodore steal the puck now. Go around. Pass the puck to the wall. Pinch the puck outside and recovery by Dallas. And it was on less than 3 minutes to go remaining. Go side to go, Nicolas. Go back now on the side. Attacking now by the Pavelski. Pass the puck the back door to Robinson. Robinson behind the net to McNabb. Bring the puck now to the line. The puck bouncing over the stick of the Dallas. Now chasing the puck by Vegas. A breakaway coming out. Should the puck out the job make a save. Great play right now by the Vegas. By Carrier. Go back now, defensive zone. Going to recovery by the Vegas Golden Knight. White Cloud from Hag. Hag turn around, return puck behind the net. Recovery by White Cloud. Pass the puck into the zone. Get out of the zone by Amadio. Cross the red lines. Come in offensive zone. Kick out the puck. Knows the Smith. Smith to the wall. Pass the puck to Carlson. The puck, and we go outside the zone with 1:54 to go remaining. It does bring us, guys, what? The final countdown with less of 5 minutes to go remaining of the third period. This provided by the Hockey National Show. Here we go, guys, with less than 2 minutes to go remaining on this game. 6-0 Vegas over the Dallas Stars. This is going to be eliminated. Dallas out of the playoff, and then going to have a final Stanley Cup between the Vegas Golden Knight versus the Florida Panthers. We have a penalty right now for the Dallas, and now Vegas going to be on the power play for the rest of the game. And that's what we got so far. Panthers did not deserve it, except Bob Baxter, who is Jimmy Ben Tyler Seguin, who losing Rand Sutler last year. They could not do it, win the cup. Devon, welcome back, Devon. One is Dallas gonna pull the goalie. Yeah. Golden Knight all the way. Sebastian Jake, you keep changing team. Who is support? How many team is that? He's going to go all the way to the end, Sebastian. What is the biggest dégelé of the all-time in the league, Jeremy? Bon, c'est arrivé pour moi. Merci, mon Nicolas. On te souhaite une bonne soirée. Puis, on va se reparler demain. Oublie pas. I think Vegas should pull the goalies old product. 1 minute to go remaining, guys. Saint-Cigar, Sebastian. 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on this third period. We're going to have now 2 teams are going to be at the Stanley Cup Final. Now, Colsar should the puck. Now, Bruce Cassidy guy print his 4 line on the ice, by the way, for the power play. Pretty cool. It's over. Jake, yeah, that's the true Luciano. The millionaire all laughing. Nothing is over, Luciano. Dallas was flat from the beginning. Rest, you're absolutely right about that. Allez, Oli, j'aurais aimé rester plus longtemps, mais good night. Have a good night, Nicolas. Demain soir, le Frenchy quiz. DB from Dallas won't be happy tonight, Luciano. Vegas in 6 for Luc Lafortune. And this guy conclude. Here we go. Final score at the American Airlines tonight, guys. The Vegas Golden Knight 6 and the Dallas Star 0. 0. Like you said, 0. Yes, 0. Coach said 0. And that we're going to give us, guys, a couple of updates for the stats. So you be sure you get the right things. 23, 29, 23, 54, 46. And now it's the time to shake hands. Between both teams. And that's it. Vegas guys on the finale. They did it and they deserve it. And that's going to get now for the next time. Between 36, 22. Shake hand for both teams. Congratulations, all the Vegas Golden Knight fans. That's it on that one. Good night from BC. Derek Joe, have a good night. Ben was that was ready to go on vacation. Sebastian, Gary Conway, Vegas deserve to be in the final. Yeah, you're sorry about this. Yeah, you go, Derek Jack. Have an amazing, great night. Not everything in Dallas is bigger, I guess. Leonardo Ramirez, number fans that Vegas Golden Knight. Congratulations, my friend. Stanley Cup Final, for the yellow and the black team in green. Congratulations for your team, my friend. Someone shut the lock up for Ben before getting on the plane and on the plane. Here we go. There's a shake hand with everybody about the players. And that's happening. Man, that's a whoop. I'm looking forward to the final series. It should be good. Absolutely right, guys. And don't forget, Pavelski was the 7th-round coach. Yeah, he was. Don't forget, you have to click on the like if you don't mind. And then definitely look forward to see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, for the Ab Nation Live Tonight show. We're going to talk about different things about hockey, Q&A. And the show is about 90 minutes. And we have the Frenchy quiz back live tomorrow. So please join us. And we're going to be there. That game, I believe, the first game of the playoffs final, Stanley Cup, is June 3rd only. I think it's the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th, the 10th, the 13th, and the 15th. So stay tuned. Florida, Vegas should be a very physical series. I think so too. I hope Vegas beat the Panthers. And I think the final will be good. despite the fact it's not a popular team. Great point about this. Keep up and up kudos because on the win for the Panthers for the silver plate. Here we go. Now it'll be fun to watching this, And the Dallas now leave the building slowly, and you can get kind of, interview after the game. We have to give credit, guys. I think Aiden Hill for the Vegas Golden Knight, was not there at the beginning. He have a 1.99 goal again average on the playoff right now, 2 shootout, and we have to give credit. Now the winner of the Western Final Conference, the Vegas Golden Knight, are they going to touch the trophy or not? Second time in 6 years, another NHL record for Vegas. Yes, Adam. Look, they make it now, and now they have to figure out if they can win the Stanley Cup. But wow, what a great performance of them. What is going to happen in Dallas now? Well, it's not too bad if you think about Dallas Star, guys. They are not like a team where they need a lot of transformation. They have a really base. Like I said, the core is pretty good, in my opinion. As a UFA for the upcoming year, guys, Delendrea RFA. Now they are UFA Dadanav, Domi, Kirivanta, and Frederick Olofsson. Frederick Olofsson are the defensemen. The only one is UFA is Joel Henley. And Henley did not play any games on the playoff. So it's not a big deal. So they don't have they're really, the core is really there. Ben and Seguin have still 2 more years for Ben, and they have 4 more years, guys, for Seguin, by the way. Ouch. But yeah. And the salary cap right now is at 76,000. So if you think about this, I don't see too much there. Let's see what we got here, guys. About that, do not touch the trophy. Here we go. Yeah, Vegas bidding. Here we go. Congratulations, Mr. Big G Q, I believe, or G. François Pitt, suspect goalie are on the top of the league this year, I guess. The one called Vegas. Dallas coach would be fire. No. Peter DeBoer, guys, no go fires right there. First year contract. Barkov need to step up, and the final is played like Huberdeau. Gary. You have a better round number 3 for Barkov, but I can understand point of view. KLS Dallas lay down at home. They were still a great coach at them. Yep. Vegas don't rely on the goalies. How much Florida just said that. Yep, right about this. Vegas over Florida in 6. This is final year. Congratulations, Leonardo, again with Adam. Then they won't agree, Adam. If all depend on the Panthers, rest or Ross, if they still are, they can win. Vegas will sweep the Panthers for that. Here we go. The picture final of this. And the Vegas Golden Knight, guys. Again, we want to thank Mr. Luciano for the link tonight. Coach, who faced a tougher road in the final, Vegas or Florida? I think for me, it will be a little bit Florida. And the reason behind that, the fight, the series player was not easy. You talk about Boston, Toronto, Carolina. Vegas, yes, they got Dallas, they got Oilers. I understand that. And Winnipeg. But I think for me, the road it was difficult, more difficult for the Florida Panthers. Now, we don't know how bad they are bank up the players. But back to your question, I think Florida Panthers are a little bit more difficulties against Vegas. I think Philadelphia would be easier against Dallas, but again, that's not said they're not going to win. I think Philadelphia have a lot of chance. For me right now, it's 50-50. And you have to think about what is going to depends what you make its friends. It could be the goaltender, and it could be one, two players catch up. Can he consist what he did? He consist what he did. Can Jack Eichel does the same thing he's doing right now? That's going to see this in the final. This is the final season, the season number 4. We qualified this. This is another season start at the final Stanley Cup. Backup nursing an injury should be better for the KLS. I agree with you. For all the team, the Panthers and Golden Knight have the most suspected goaltending squad. I think Kelly and McCrimmon, the GM of Vegas, is the main man here in Vegas. Has done a very job there. We don't forget he turned down the offer by leave on front office in 2016 after he had Brendan Wykin. Yes, William, you're absolutely right about that. About McLaren, we not always agree with the way he make things. Talk about what he did to Fleury. He let go Renries. He let go Pacioretty. He's not afraid to make trade. He's not afraid to make mistake. He's not afraid to be successful. He's just who is his personalities, and that pay off right now, and we have to give credit for that. Florida still a way tougher road. Object they saw the Golden Knight. Thanks so much. Adam Hill, William Carlson, and William Carrier. Here we go. Florida was tougher. Winnipeg, not very good for Jeremy. Just comments. Adam, Vegas have more playoff experience que the Panthers. It may be a factor in the series. It could happen that week, every two. 1-0 at the end of the second period, guys. Wow. Florida is done terrific, but I think Vegas has a great chance to beating them. Okay, Jeremy will fire the door. Baxter, coach, do you think I'm right about the player that name they are not going to win a cup because they are not going to get another chance? At least they got to the other team. Coach, do you think I'm right about the players in name that are not going to win a cup? Well, it depends, right? Backstory, everything could happen left and right. You can change in the team. And look, Katchuk was not there last year. Now is there. And but you're right at some point, of course. Oh, for sure. Wow. This was a shocking result of the game tonight, guys. 6-0. 6-0 tonight. Again, Dallas and the Vegas Golden Knight. We'll be back 9 o'clock tomorrow night, by the way. Love you, Polak. Thanks so much, Mr. Larry, for the super chat tonight. I can wait till tomorrow night. We appreciate Larry, the super chat of the night of the Hockey News Show. Very kind of you do that. NBA Basketball Championship. Miami won tonight 103 versus 84. Boston is taking the biggest, living the best season ever and getting eliminated at the first round. The Cassidy taking, yeah, sorry, Leonardo. Kaboom, Dallas out of the no fight. Here we go. Luc Lafortune, he said, kaboom! Kaboom! Oh, kaboom. Longtemps I don't hear that, kaboom. They were threatened to pay tax if they won to the final. Ben was the death for them. My prediction, Vegas and 6. I feel the same way. Me too. Game number 1, sorry, June 3rd, KLS. Yeah, Johnson. So now from tonight, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, guys, we have 4 game night off. So we're going to do, but some of them going to do the Ab Nation live tonight show. Maybe not every night. I think Friday night I'll maybe skip that night, but we're going to definitely find some kind of subject for the Montreal Canadiens and looking about the NHL prospect. And we have a lot of things coming. We can preview the final Stanley Cup at some point. And talking about the disappointment players in the playoff. We can talk about the player with you most impressives on the playoff. And we can go all the way like that. And maybe thinking about different things, what happening with Toronto Maple Leaf. A lot of things will happen for the next couple of days. The situation with Washington Capitals, the Toronto Maple Leaf, the Ottawa Senators cell. Talk about the vacancy coaching right now on the Columbus Blue Jacket, the New York Rangers, the Anaheim Ducks. Or can go all the way like that. So would be really interesting to see that. After 50 goal in 2023 playoff, Vegas after tonight 68 goals for. Cannot believe how Dallas just laid down. It's like the only thing you have to remember, guys, about the Vegas and again Florida Panthers is like Vegas, they struggle on the defense, on the PK, on special team. It's not very good, Dallas. So they cannot go in the penalty box because Florida Panthers, they can strike again the Vegas because the power play is not, the PK is not very good. Big stat, Luciano. Vegas definitely series play, Luciano, are to compare on that basic. The only thing you can see in our tab about what Luciano said, guys, is the 5 versus 5. Vegas is strong and 5 versus 5. And that will be a stat where you maybe at the final could be its friend at the end. Not a special team, but when you play 5 versus 5, it could be the way it could be make it fun there. Don't you have class tomorrow in our tap? One month in our thought to become, here we go. That's the way to that, the killer person. All right, guys, we're going to knock the door. We're going to close the door. We really apologize, guys, first of all, for the first period with no play-by-play. But we stay hanging there. You guys, you all been fantastic with me. Then Luciano saved the night with this great link he gave to us, provide to us, give me a chance to do that. And I want to thank personally Luciano about that. We'll see if I'm going to fix my problem until before Saturday, hopefully. And I'm going to figure out this the next couple of days because I need my box. My box. Now, without this, it's impossible to do something. So I maybe have to move back in Canada or USA. But we'll see what's happening. Anyhow, guys, hopefully you enjoyed another great play-by-play commentary with the Hockey Goes Road for FRENCHY directly for the beautiful country of the land of the smile, Thailand. And then until then, my friend, we want to remind you one more thing. Of course,
you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
You have greatness inside of you. And of course, we want to thank all the moderators in the chat tonight, all the people hanging with me until to the end. We want to thank you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Sweet dream. And for people, again, for USA, happy Memorial Day weekend. For RJ, many of you guys are great having you. KLS is another one. If you've been in the service for anything for USA or the country of Canada, we want to thank each one of you for your sacrifice and to the people. We want to greatly grateful and thankful for the freedom we have from those people. So thanks so much again. And here we go. We have now 2 teams ready for the Stanley Cup Final 2023. The biggest Golden Knight versus the Panthers. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. I can't wait to tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. I can't wait to see you, each of you. People have you, no problem. Stay in Thailand from Luc Lafortune. What you say again? Have you back? No problem. Stay in Thailand. Good night, Mr. William McClary, for sure. Thanks so much, everybody. And before we leave, be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks so much, Devon. Joseph, you're welcome, my friend. KLS, Luciano, again, William McClary, François Pitt, Luc Lafortune, Enor Tap, RJ Calabro. Old Folat, Sébastien, Jérémy N, Saint-Siga, KLS. I forgot you guys. We wish you an amazing rest of your night. Thanks so much. Luciano again. Don't forget to send me your picture with the doll or something like that. Oh. Have a good night, Lip. Merci beaucoup, mon homme. Booyah!